What's going on, guys? B Green Flex here, voice of Flex, back again with another one. Today, we are going to be reacting to another Fresh and Fit clip. I promise I'm going to do some other clips, especially some political stuff with all the things going on right now. But the Fresh and Fit clips are just the easiest, and they upload so many. And it's all stuff that I want to touch on because I want y'all to be inspired to be better men and to make sure that you're making the right decisions when it comes to the dating world. So, today, this is a new clip they uploaded. Ladies explain their last breakups and why their BFs left them. So, let's see what we got. And before we jump in, make sure y'all like the video if you enjoy the content, subscribe if you want to see more, and check out the TikTok page. It's been doing pretty good. So, let's dive right in.
Like $20, ladies. Who was the last man to end a relationship with you, and do you know why? Oh shit, that's a good question. We'll start here with Jersey. Who was the last guy to end a relationship with you, and do you know why? You gotta talk in the mic.
So do you want like a name or?
No, you don't gotta give a name. I mean, who was it? And like, you can give kind of like a nickname.
Was it a celebrity?
No,
Oh, but
Okay.
we don't.
it was a
we don't
regular
care.
guy.
Okay.
We don't care.
Why do you end it then? On how long ago?
Honestly, I feel like he was still hooked up on his ex, but yeah, that has nothing to do with me. It has to do with his ex.
Fantastic minimizing. Okay. What about you?
Well, it was 3 years ago. His name is Sebastian.
Oh,
he
shit.
left me
Man, putting them on blast.
for someone else.
You left her for another girl?
I guess it was easier than me. Yes.
For somebody else?
Yes.
How dare him?
No.
Yeah. he
That
did.
bastard.
Okay.
Why were you
Did
not easy? What was what problems were you giving him?
A little bit. I have a lot of character, I guess.
A lot of character means she's a crazy psycho, you know what, and she probably manipulates a lot, took advantage of him in any way you can think of. And most men don't want to deal with that in a relationship. We want someone easygoing. We want someone that is, oh, man, I ain't gonna restart it, but we want someone easygoing, someone that will take care of us, not be a headache, and she probably is not any of those things. She probably is exactly a headache, and she just doesn't want to admit that.
So he wanted somebody more chill or peaceful. And,
Younger.
you know,
Peaceful.
A bit
Yeah.
feisty?
not really younger. because
What is the
I'm
problem with
very
the
young.
age?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
yes.
It ain't nothing but a number.
No.
No, women, this is like the biggest thing that they hate to admit, but age is definitely more than a number when it comes to dating, especially in today's world, because we know that the older women get with feminism and all that shit, that means they have a lot more bodies, that means that they've been through so much more shit, they're harder to deal with, and they're usually at that point set in their ways. They don't usually listen to anything that you're trying to guide them to in life. They don't listen to any advice you give them. It's just, this is how I am, deal with it, instead of, oh no, maybe I might be wrong in a situation, but that's how they are nowadays.
It's just a number.
That's what.
And also, younger women tend to, biologically speaking, we look for that because they are more fertile, usually more beautiful, fair skinned, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Biggest lies women tell themselves, but that's cool.
Men actually tell us that lie.
What, that age is nothing
Yeah,
but a
because they
number?
want to fuck.
Right.
Oh.
Just a smash.
Oh yeah, they say that's a
Yeah.
smash, but it is a very, very important. Okay, so he went with a more, I guess, chill girl. You were a little bit too much.
Yeah, what kind of feisty stuff are you doing? You ever
No,
slap him?
actually, he came back. He had a terrible relationship with this girl. He came back regretting, but then his time is over.
It's too late. Time is up.
Okay.
No
You,
game for
you
you.
wanted sex. Okay. What about you?
Yeah,
What's
sex.
last guy that left and why?
9 times out of 10, when a guy goes back to a woman, it's never really because they want that woman back, like relationally. It's because they just want to fuck. But women take that as, women seem to conflate sex and relationships. A lot of guys will say whatever and do whatever to have sex with you and continue to have sex with you, but very rarely are they actually going to cuff you and show that they're cuffing you unless they think that you fit the mold that they're looking for.
well, he didn't
If
But
he
they
leave
left you.
me.
conflate that.
Yeah, I left him. Oh, he didn't leave me. I left him.
Guys never left you?
No.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, the guys never left me. I left them.
Now the girls are starting to cap. Okay, fantastic. Guys never left you ever?
I mean, like in a relationship, yeah, never.
Oh.
I've always been the one to initiate the breakup. So my last one, he cheated. So
You deaded it right away? How long did it take for you to dead it?
like as soon as I found out,
As soon as you found out?
Yeah,
How'd
he
you
was
find out?
savage.
You looked through his phone?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You
What about you?
See, like, don't get me wrong. Like I get that you trust is very hard to build, but there's no reason why you should be looking through people's phones. Like if you have that inclination in a relationship, then there's other deeper issues besides just cheating or besides just the overarching issue of trust. Like that means that you genuinely think that they're doing something or that if they were given the opportunity that they would be. So just why would you even be with that person? Just move on.
Right away.
Back in New York, I was dating a guy for like 3 months, and he had a really crazy, very, very crazy ex that was stalking me and stuff.
She's
So
really pretty.
he, just left things like that.
Damn.
He went back to her.
She was very, I'm sure she was very crazy, like psychotic crazy.
So he was just trying to live, I guess. Okay, nothing wrong with
That's
that.
like your team, man.
What about you,
That's
Catherine?
fine.
What was the last time a guy left you and why?
It has never happened to me.
Nah, of course it was.
I swear to God, I swear to
Stop
my
the
mother.
cat.
Okay,
I have had
fantastic.
like 3 boyfriends, so it's not that old.
Stop the cat. Okay.
Stop
It's
the
because her
cap.
family's a part of the Sinaloa cartel. Can't leave.
Facts.
Okay, what about you?
The last time someone left me was because I left him first and he wanted to get paid back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Why'd you leave him?
Cause I mean I was like a baby. I was like
Oh, here we go.
17.
Okay.
So I just was bored. I was just bored. I was 17. He was like when we met, he was like doing bodybuilding and like all that stuff. And I was like, oh my god, that's so fun, so cool. And then like
And then
as
you got
time
tired of eating
passed-
boiled chicken and broccoli?
as time passed, yeah, I was like
Okay.
no more. So
Okay.
You sure? You sure it was?
I want y'all to pay attention to something though that she said. She said that she got bored and she just wanted something else. Now, mind you, she was 17, and most people at 17, male or female, don't know what they want or don't know what they're looking for in a partner. But generally speaking, in a relationship, the women are usually the ones that get bored or want to move on a lot quicker than men do. Men, that's why women initiate divorce. That's why women are usually the ones that say they're unhappy in a relationship because men are usually, we're simple. We just want sex. We want someone that we can kind of hang out with and is not going to be a headache. And, maybe cook and clean for us or just rub our back every once in a while. But we're very simple creatures. Whereas women, it's all feelings instead of reality. So they can one day be feeling like, okay, I love this man, he takes care of me, and I love our relationship, and the next day just be like, oh, he's not showing me attention, he must hate me, and then find it elsewhere. And I think it's a very pressing issue, especially considering that social media, it's so easy to find attention and to find people that are going to manipulate the situation, and a guy's gonna always swoop in and say, "Oh, okay, this girl is seeking stuff elsewhere. That means that there must be some issues. Let me try and take advantage of that." And I don't blame men for doing that, but I just think it's always funny how in those type of situations when a relationship gets boring or someone in the relationship gets unhappy, it's usually the woman. And I don't know. I think that says a lot to why certain things happen in the world the way they do.
In your voice?
it wasn't my voice.
That's my
You don't like my
signature.
voice?
All right.
I like her voice. Why do you beat me?
I'm
What
just
up?
trolling. I'm trolling.
What about you? When's the last time a guy left you and why?
I wouldn't say a guy's left me, but I feel like things just don't work out
She
because
look kind of like SZA,
Okay.
So
an uglier
Okay.
version.
What about you?
Well, technically, I wouldn't consider it leaving me if you tried to come right back. But the last guy that left me because
saw
he was
my
a mama's
face, he immediately
boy,
went like-
and
Okay.
his mother controlled his life. and
Okay. So his
if-
mom didn't like you
No, she liked me at first, but he kept bragging to
at
her
first.
and saying that, telling his mom that me and him were moving to Florida, and she wasn't having it.
Okay. All right. And then what about you?
Not happened to me.
Never?
Never.
I also want to point out the fact that 3 or 4 of the girls on the panel said that a guy has never left them or whatever the case may be, when in actuality it probably did happen. It's just that they either don't want to admit it or they have disconnected that experience so far, like they disassociated so much that they don't even recognize it as like reality anymore. They only think about the other relationships that they left the dude, or just in general, like the last chick saying like, oh, his mom, he's a mama's boy, she controlled his life, we were supposed to move to Florida, she didn't like that, so on and so forth. There is maybe some truth to that because there's a lot of men like that, but just in general, I find it funny how all of their circumstances never made them look bad. The only one that kind of did that was that Spanish chick saying how maybe the other one was like more peaceful or whatever the case may be, and she has too much character. But just in general, none of them said, "Oh yeah, I cheated," or I'm just a bitch and that's why he left me, or I took advantage of him, or I manipulated him, or I didn't treat him right. None of them said that. Pay attention.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I guess should we turn it to the ladies now? We got already
Ladies.
10,000 y'all in here.
Ladies.
So
So
go ahead.
now it's on
and I'll
y'all.
read the rest of these chats that came in. Don't worry, guys. If you went in less than 50, I'll read it. The ones that came in earlier, but we'll turn it to the ladies. Go
I
ahead.
know you had a question. You had a question. So panel's all yours. You guys, the guys here on the panel. Anything you want to ask, we got y'all. So let it rip.
Because you don't want us to ask questions, so we'll turn it to you guys first.
I know you had one.
Me? Okay. So the question I have is why do guys they like being player, but they lie to women about talking to the other girl?
You can handle the truth.
Facts.
Very simple.
It's literally that simple.
I could.
You can't.
No,
if
you
I
can't.
told you, you would get upset, you would cause a problem, you would start a fight. You
Yep.
you think you can handle it, but it's after the emotional
Yep.
problems and
Mm.
all the
This show is a very good example. Oh, look, she's like, this show is a very good example of that, though. This podcast, because every single thing that Myron Fresh and Sneeko, they have a Sneeko on a lot. Just in general, every single thing that they said they tend to talk about on their show is usually rooted in truth. Now, sometimes they exaggerate it a little bit, or they kind of play it to their own personal opinions and they throw that in there. But for the most part, like whatever they're speaking is in truth, or just how most men think. And all the time the girls get an attitude, or they get triggered, or they get mad, and all this other stuff, and it's because they can't handle the truth. And then they're gonna sit there and ask questions like that of, oh, they want to be player, and then they lie to chicks and stuff like that. It's because, well, what do you expect him to do if he wants to sleep with you, or maybe even if he sees more than that, but just in general, men's initial contact with you is to sleep with you. You think he's going to sit there and just tell you, oh, yeah, we're doing all this because I want to sleep with you, or, oh, yeah, like, I don't really care to have a relationship with you, or I'm not sure about that yet, I just want to sleep with you. No, because you're not going to be able to handle that. And you want the dude to have some sauce, or to have some, player mannerisms to him, to even be attracted to him, let alone sleep with him. And, excuse me, he's not going to sit there and ruin his chances of sleeping with you by just being completely open and honest, because he knows that you can't handle that. And he knows that if he does get in a relationship with you and he wants to step out on you, whatever the case may be, if he says, oh, hey, I think this is how we should do our relationship, you're not going to be okay with that, and you're going to leave again anyway. So Sneeko hit on the head. You can't handle the truth. Women can't.
bullshit. I'd rather skip past that and just, hey, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
It depends if I like the guy. If I don't really like you, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you talk to this girl or that girl. But if I like you, then it would be like a problem. It's like it depends.
That didn't like, I don't understand. Even Sneeko's kind of like, okay, but that didn't really combat his answer or give an answer as to what the answer you're looking for. Like, I don't understand how that contributed to the conversation.
Fresh.
I mean, think about it. What if it embarrasses you? Like, for example, you don't really care until it comes up in your face. And as a result, you're like, damn, this nigga just tried me. Then you're going to care.
Okay, you're right.
But I'll tell you this, right? Perfect scenario. If you're with a guy you like, he's paying the bills, he's taking care of you, he giving you the house, the car, the keys, the kids, right? But he's talking to other girls, you don't see them at all. It's like hush hush behind the scenes. You might have an idea they're there, but you don't see it at all.
I'm a stalker.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Exactly.
100%.
The green hair gave it up. You just said that you don't care though.
Okay, it depends. Like if I don't like you, like if I look at you like, you know, you my little side, or you.
But see, she says, if I don't like you, I'm not going to care. But the reality of the situation is that the only reason why she's asking this question is because the guys that she did like, that she did care about, are the ones that decided to step out. So it's like, we already know that if you didn't care, then if there's a guy you don't care about or whatever, then you don't really care what they're doing. We already know that, but that's not the question you were asking. So I don't know. It makes no sense. But let's finish it out.
Just wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
That's the main though.
That's different. Oh no, if it's the main,
He taking care of you.
Oh yeah, you better hide.
You saying that?
You better hide.
Man, I don't know. I think that was a good video though. I think like I was saying before, I just hope they all pay attention to the fact that none of them really gave a genuine, everything was either the man's fault or it was they never got left by a man. None of them gave a genuine hey, I did this wrong, or I didn't treat him right, or I stepped out, or whatever the case may be. So just pay attention to those kind of things. But either way, hope y'all enjoyed the video. This was the second one this week. I put one a couple days ago, and before that was a whole week span, which I'm never going to do again. I apologize to you guys because you guys have been showing the utmost support for the channel, and I love it and appreciate it from you all. But make sure you, like I said before, make sure you like the video if you enjoy the content. Make sure to subscribe. Videos going up, you know, they were every day at the beginning, but now it's like every other day, or you know, at least a few a week. And then, like I said, make sure you check out the TikTok. I have a bunch of clips on there. Pretty much every video that I do, I take like at least 2, if not 3 or 4 clips from that video and put it on the TikTok channel. So feel free to go on there if you just want to see some clips from other videos, or if you're bored and just want to scroll through. I appreciate it. But yeah, hope y'all have a good rest of your week, a good weekend, and I will catch y'all on the next one.